Hi, cuties. This is a little part two from yesterday. So, I was speaking of when we bring a low vibrational kind of energy into a space. And for me, it was some scarcity mindset stuff that I am working on. And then there was more, yucky feelings that happen around money with someone else in my life. Now, it was inconsequential. It was due diligence. It was the bank doing what they're supposed to do, which is protect their clients. So nothing really actually bad happened, okay? Like this was actually, even though it upset the person I was with, and then her son got involved later, I mean, really, nothing bad happened. Like, nothing bad happened. Like, bad and bad. Nothing bad happened to her, to any of her funds. It was a due diligence on the part of her bank, which is their job. So today I look at it a little bit differently. And when I was doing some due diligence of my own, I had that reflected back to me because everyone is us pushed out, like Neville says. And when I phoned my bank, just to, and I made sure that I was very neutral before I called. And I just wanted to check it out and make sure that what I wanted was coming my way. And I love what she said to me. She said, "You did the right thing." And it just landed like this wonderful ton of bricks that, right, I did the right thing. And yesterday, nothing bad happened. So, they mean well and they reacted from the space that they're at. And I don't have to take that on personally. And I know that they are asking for improvements. And literally nothing bad happened. There wasn't any fraud, nothing like that, right? Like, so really, what was I worried about, right? Why was I thinking I had to go to their emotional state? Well, because we want to relate to other humans, right? We want to be relatable. We want to connect. But we don't have to connect by going to a low vibrational place to connect with people. We can remain compassionate. So, what I love about what happened yesterday is I didn't stay in an empathetic state for too long. I rose back up to a compassionate place and with myself as well, because I know that I'm making the changes. Like Neville says, so within, so without. Like the Bible says, so within, so without. I have made the changes in here. I will see the change reflected without. So I can disregard anything that doesn't match my vision easily with practice, which is one thing that since discovering Neville's work becomes easier and easier and easier for me. But it just goes to show you that follow the feeling of the good feeling place, follow what you would prefer. And, the world will reflect that back to you. So if any old vibrational news comes up, we just have to be gentle with ourselves and remind ourselves that, that's just an old reflection. And Source is looking forward. The Source within is looking forward. And we can look forward too. I love what Abraham Hicks says about this. When people ask you how you are, you can say irrelevant. The question is, where am I going? And I'm going somewhere great. I am wildly enthusiastic and excited about the future. I'm going somewhere great. And there can be nothing wrong with now, but it's all about where we're going, right? So it's a good time when these things happen to recognize how well we're doing. And so by having that conversation with my bank and being in a good vibrational place about it, and having her say the exact words to me, "You did the right thing," that was such an easy thing for me to hear and feel that reflection of what I do want coming back to me. And a nice reminder that yesterday, nothing went wrong. Literally nothing went wrong. It was a due diligence thing. And isn't that good to know that a bank cares about its members, cares about its clients, and wants its clients to do well, and wants them to feel safe? I mean, I was looking at it all the wrong way yesterday, but again, I was reacting, not responding, because I was in the thick of it. I had what Abraham Hicks will call a knee-jerk reaction. That's okay. But now looking at it, I can see how I went to bed in the wish fulfilled. I went to bed with better feeling thoughts. I did an abundance exercise for myself this morning, which felt really good. I meditated with an air of abundance, and I spent some time basking. I love to bask first thing in the morning. It's one of my favorite things to help start a really good feeling day. And yeah, so I just wanted to share those thoughts. It will right itself. Stay the course. So the law of assumption is definitely a real thing, and I can assume that situations are improving, and they are, and I can enjoy the learning and expanding that I am doing on this planet, and appreciate all those around me and what they're doing on this planet, because no matter where all of us are, we are in this to get together, and everyone has something to give us, and we have something to give everyone. So anyway, that was just a nice little thing that happened for me. And the next time you are in a situation that really doesn't feel good, and you acknowledge that, and then you work your way up the emotional scale, and you gentle yourself with soothing words, and you connect with your heart, and you spend some time with the source within, who is just always loving you in there, right? Always loving you out here. And that's what we're here for. We're here for the love. So love is the biggest thing we are, always. And bring it back to that, and you're golden. So thanks for listening.